Hello and welcome back. It's Riken1122. I finished my Final Fantasy X stream on Thursday daytime, freeing me up to start a new game today. I have gone with Legends of the Heroes, Trails in the Sky, because when I first started, why is there no sound? Sorry, I'm just trying to understand why no sound's coming through. Or is it pulling through just really quietly? When I say sound, I mean game sound. Just a little bit because nothing's registering on my Twitch. As I was saying, I started streaming this one quite a while ago. If you look at the load save, we'll see it was actually on the 10th of May. So now that we're in July, I'm off to start that from scratch, or start this game from scratch. It's a game that I started streaming in May because I was having issues with Final Fantasy X. To begin with, I was getting quite a few green screens, so was having a particularly bad day on Final Fantasy X in that sense. So I jumped on, I had this game loaded up. I thought, why not give it a try? I had a couple of friends watch the stream, and they quite liked the game, quite liked the concept of it. So I thought I'd continue on with it now. And for the foreseeable future, this is off to be my Sunday game. So Sunday, ideally, somewhere between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. And I'm a little bit late today, and I apologise for that. I've been over at my parents, so I didn't get back till a bit late. And my 7-year-old son, because of the heat that we currently have at the moment, in England, we've got a little bit of a heat wave going on. And he's struggling to get to sleep a little bit at the moment. So if I need to pause and break off, that will most likely be the reason why. But yeah, this is a game that I essentially know nothing about. So I'm off to be learning this as much as anything else. I've probably played about 4 hours of it. I've just had a little bit of a nosy around on the game. It's from the same people that made Wire Strategies. Again, it's actually a series that I've never played, but I know of them. I know of it, so I'm quite looking forward to getting into a game where the company's got such a big background on multiple games. While doing that, a little bit of looking into it, I found out this game is approximately 40 hours long if you just do the main storyline. If you start doing side quests, it goes up to about 60 hours if you want to 100% it. So for me, I'm off to be focusing primarily on the main story. If any side quests become available, I will most likely jump into them and see where the game goes. So let's just jump on in. I am off to stick on normal because, like I said, it's a brand new game to me. I've never played anything in this series before. I have stuck them all on my Steam wishlist because I like the concept of them. This is, however, a 3-part game, so I will be looking at trying to complete all 3. So yeah, normal difficulty for the time being. Daddy's really late. I even got a message from the guild saying he's home today, too. Sherry's gone travelling around the kingdom on some kind of training. I'm so bored. Maybe I'll just practice with my staff a bit more before dinner. A man's voice. Hey, I'm home. Daddy! Sorry I kept you waiting, Estelle. Did you take good care of the house while I was away? Here you go. Of course I did. Did you run into any trouble, Daddy? You didn't get hurt fighting the bad monsters, did you? No, I'm as fit as a fiddle. That reminds me though, I brought you a present. Really? What kind of present? A new fishing pole? Sneakers? Something for our training? Maybe I'll raise you one, Estelle. Aren't little girls supposed to like clothes and jewellery? I like pretty clothes, but they just get dirty, and jewellery breaks when you go to play outside with them on. Anyway, Daddy, what's with a big blanket? Is that my present? Oh, you're a sharp one. Why don't you come and have a look? What? Oh, here you are. Quite a handsome boy, don't you think? What? Why is my present a boy? Don't make such a fuss, or you'll wake him. Wake him? You mean he's still alive? He looks kind of dead, if you ask me. I've treated his wounds, so he should be in a stable condition. In the meantime, however, we'll need to let him rest. I'll put him to bed, so if you wouldn't mind heating the kettle for water on the stove, I'll appreciate it. Okay. He sure sleeps soundly. He almost looks the same age as me. This is the first time I've ever seen black hair like that too. He certainly does have a nice head of dark hair, and a pair of amber eyes to go with it. That's nice and all, but how about you come clean up and fess up? Fess up? Yeah, who is this kid anyway? And why is he hurt? Why did you bring him to our house? Isn't it a legitimate child or something? Did you betray Mummy? Where have you been picking up these kinds of words? No doubt from Sherazad, I assume. Yep, that's right. For heaven's sake, that girl is going to get me into trouble one of these days with all her nonsense. Actually, I just met this boy while I was out on business. I don't even know his name. You mean brace business? Something like that. Oh, look. Huh? He's waking up. Wow. His eyes really are the colour amber. Where am I? So you're awake now, are you? Welcome to my humble home. You'll be safe here. So please, try to rest. What are you trying to pull? You must be out of your mind. Why didn't you just leave me there to die? Right, Why? Now that's a question I don't know how to answer. Does things just work out that way? Work for you? Don't toy with me, Cassius Bright. Do you have any idea what you're getting yourself involved in? Hey! I'm sure that was meant to be just a bit hit rather than an actual physical jump on them. You're sure shouting a lot for someone who's supposed to be hurt. Running your mouth off like that, it's just going to take longer for your body to heal. And just who are you supposed to be? I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright. She's my daughter. Don't you remember me telling you that I have a daughter your age? Now that you mention it... Wait a minute, don't go try to change into some... Ow! Quit yelling! Alright, already. But you jump on me like that isn't going to make me heal any faster either. Oh, so she was actually physically jumping on me. I don't hear you yelling again, do I? Look, jumping on me like that is just going to make things worse. Do I hear yelling? Never mind, just forget it. As a word of advice, it'd be wise not to argue with Estelle while you're in the house. Even I wouldn't stand a chance if I made her mad enough. Yeah, I can see that. By the way, aren't you forgetting something? Your name, you know, that thing people call you. I've told you mine already, so you Don't you think it would be unfair and impolite not to tell me yours? It seems a logical thing to do, if you ask me. Trying to hide it now would only serve to your detriment. Fine, my name is... And now we go to the introduction. I do remember the artwork, the animation artwork for this being spectacular in the cutscenes. I'm assuming that the majority of those characters that were highlighted as full-on screenshots are ought to be playable characters in the future. And I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how they all act and interact with each other. Yes, it was, and it's spectacular. So bright in here. Yawn. Nice look like a rock. That must mean it's Dad's turn to cook this one. I wonder if that means Joshua's still about it there. Yo, finally learned his name. I guess that's a no. I guess I'd better get myself ready then too. Nice, Joshua. Bravo. morning, Estelle. I hope I didn't wake you. I was already up when I heard you start playing. I can't believe how awake you are, though. Even the roosters still have bags under eyes. Not that I mind. What with that siren song of yours gently lulling this beautiful woman from her slumber. What do you mean, woman? You're the same age. We're the same age, and I'm hardly a man. How wrong you are, Joshua. We may be the same age, but I'm clearly the woman of the house, and that makes you something like my loyal follower. Wouldn't you agree? Yeah. How fortunate for you. You could at least try to sound a tiny bit sincere. It really is a nice tune, though. Cheerful yet somehow wistful. I like your other songs too, of course, but this one's my favourite. What's it called again? The Whereabouts of Light. That's right, The Whereabouts of Light. I wish I could play the harmonica like you, Joshua. Sadly, it's a lot harder than it looks. Compared to what it takes to use a staff, I think the harmonica is much easier. It's really just a matter of concentration. You're probably right. I guess my problem is just that I don't do something that uses my whole body. I start to feel drowsy. Okay, playing the harmonica is fine and all. How about you get some exercise too? All your hobbies are sitting around kind of stuff like reading music. No girl is going to impress with just that. Excuse me for being so unpopular with the ladies. Although I feel like I should be the one lecturing you about your hobbies. I mean, what kind of boy wants a girl who loves fishing, collecting bugs, and has a fetish for sports shoes? That's enough talk about hobbies for now. As for your information, I graduated from bug collecting a long time ago. Really? I'll believe that when I stop finding beetles in the hallway. Man's voice. Hey, Estelle, Joshua. Morning, Dad. Good morning, Dad. Is breakfast ready? It's ready and waiting. Why don't you both hurry on down before it gets cold? Okay, on my way. Thanks for the grub, Dad. Boy, am I stuffed. Are you eating or inhaling, Estelle? Like people say, kids who eat and sleep a lot grow a lot. Well, make sure you get enough to eat, but don't forget to pour that energy into your work too. That reminds me, you two are finishing up your training in the guild today, aren't you? That's right, it will be a review of everything we've learned up to this point. And once we're finished, we'll be bracers just like you, Dad. That means I'm not going to let you treat me like a kid anymore either. You still lack understanding the stuff. You can only become a junior bracer in the beginning, or in other words, a trainee. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you should work extra hard for the training to become a full-fledged bracer. But I'm not afraid of a little hard work. Just you watch and see what I'm capable of, Dad. It'll be so successful that it won't be long before I pass you too. That's the spirit. That's the spirit. Let's see what you're made of then, shall we? Let's not start a rival here, you two. And Estelle, keep your focus on the task at hand. We have a test later on today, remember? Huh? Wait, what test? Please tell me that you didn't forget about the test, Estelle. You know, the one that checks whether or not you've mastered the skills you've learned in training. Don't you remember Shura saying that if we failed we'd be stuck with a ton of extra homework? Crap, I totally forgot. Now that you mention it, I guess I kind of remember her saying something like that. Don't sweat it, I'm sure we'll manage somehow or other. I honestly don't know how you survived this long still. Your brain's like a sieve. Papa is sad. How could any child of mine end up with such a careless, over-optimistic personality? Hey, you're the one that raised me, so I definitely got it from you. I swear the two of you act so much alike, but whatever. we should probably head over to the guild soon, Estelle. Shara is going to be waiting there for us. I apologise so much for butchering names. I think I've said Shara, it's different every time I've pronounced it so far. Sounds like a plan. You know how crazy scared she gets when someone keeps her waiting? Oh, before I forget, it's my turn to cook dinner tonight. Is there anything particular you'd like to eat, Dad? Any requests? Something I'd like to eat? How about Iran-style scalloped fish in balsamic vinegar sauce? What's that? I think that's a little bit more than Estelle's cooking skill can handle, or our stomachs. You're right, I just want to see what kind of direction I'd get. I'll just have your usual fried fish and omelette. That's very true. No need for anything fancy, but do try to make something edible. How rude. But I can't actually say he's wrong. Actually, I do have one favour to ask before you head out. I'd like you to pick up some copy of I'd like you to pick up a copy of Liver News from the general stores. One of the reasons why it's possibly not got any voice actors on it is because it was originally released on the PSP. They're supposed to be getting the latest edition in today. Got it, one copy of the Liver News from the general goods store. And we've just received 500 Mira. I'm off to take a stab in the dark and say that's a currency that's used in this game. If there's any money left over, you can have it as your allowance. However, that means no wasteful spending. Alright, thanks Dad. Okay, we're heading out now. See you later, Dad. Work hard and give Shahrazad my regards. Ooh, we actually have a HP, an EP, and a CP bar now. So we've got Estelle Bright, and Joshua Bright. So we've got Twin Dirks and Birch Staff. So we've got no extra equipment for either of them, so... saving can be done anytime. So we'll save right now, just because I can. Hey, camera. Oh, this makes a nice change from Final Fantasy X. We can actually move the camera around. So unless I'm very much mistaken, there are no enemies here. North is Roland. So south is Garun Gate. We're now in the city of Roland. It looks like we made it in good time. Not too early, not too late either. We've just barely graduated from Sunday school. I never dreamed we'd have to study so hard to become bracers. But you're in luck, today's our last day of training. Truth be told, though, you're the one who signed up to be a bracer in the first place, so I don't know why you'd expect to get away with any less effort. Oh yeah, I guess I did. Alright then. Let's get to it and make it through the last hazing from Charlotte. You look ready to me. Let's go meet Sharon in the Bracers Guild then. Over there then. So let's go to the general goods store. Let's see if we can buy the newspaper we want. Good morning, Mr. Reno. Hello there, Estelle and Joshua. You're up rather early today. Did you couldn't find a new pair of shoes? Now that you mention it, are there any new ones in stock? You know, like the newest Stragers? Unbelievable. You actually already forgot what we came here to begin with. We're not here to shop. We're supposed to buy a copy of the Labour News for Dad, right? Ah, of course. Haha, you've always been a big collector of those shoes, haven't you, Estelle? I'm afraid the new streakers aren't out yet. But if you have the latest issue of the Labour News, I should have them round by noon. Noon? Yeah? That's right in the middle of our training at the guild house. We'll stop by again after our training's over. Sure thing, I'll be waiting for you. That stuff looks like a weapons shop. I'm guessing we can't buy anything from there yet, but there's